Hello. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a review of the OPI Original Nail Envy. As you can see, I have almost finished the bottle. I've been using this now since last November. I haven't been wearing it recently just because I haven't actually needed it on my nails. I think that it has improved them a lot, so much so that I don't really have to wear it anymore. If I've got like a problem nail, like if one of them is split, then I'll put on a coat, but other than that I don't really think I need to. Now the price, I got mine in a deal, which it was the pink nail envy, 2 varnishes, a foot lotion, a foot scrub, a cuticle pusher, and a nail foil, all OPI branded, from Birmingham Clothes Show for £25. This on its own I think retails for around about £15, but if you go on QVCUK.com, they always have deals with OPI where you can probably get 2 for £15 or something like that. Now £15 is a lot of money to pay for a nail strengthener. They also sell this in Boots, and it's around £15 in there. So if you was going to get it from Boots, I think that it's worth the money. That's just my opinion. I have never really had like bad problem nails, but there was a point like last year and the year before I would paint my nails every single day, like a different colour, and I'd take it off with acetone remover, which is obviously not good for your nails. But so they got really dry and flaky, but even then, if I left them for a week, they'd go back to normal. I've just always had really good nails, but I did start using this just because a couple of my nails got beyond that. You know, I could leave them for a week and they'd be alright. They just got really brittle and like not bendy, but almost so thick that they would just break. So I bought this because I'd always wanted to try it, but I thought it was a bit expensive and I didn't really know what to expect. But I wanted to try the nail varnishes as well, so when I saw that kit, I got it. I prefer this to the pink nail envy just because it's not really a nail varnish as far as I'm concerned. Like, you put on a layer of it, and what you do, you put a layer of it on. You can use it with the clear. You can use it as a top coat, a base coat, preferably a base coat and top coat. But it doesn't really stop staining or anything, so I only wear light colours with it. That's just from what I found anyway. What you do, put a coat of it on, leave it for 2 to 3 days, depending on how bad your nails are, and then put another layer on. This, if you have really bad nails, don't use it as a base coat, just use it on its own, because even though it will penetrate, it just works better. Right, so put a layer of it on, leave 3 days, put another layer on, and you do that, but then at the end of the week, you remove it with non-acetone remover. OPI do one, and then you start your course again the next week. I don't have to use this anymore because my nails were already in good condition. I don't want to like lead you along like it's a miracle worker, but it was mainly these nails and this one that was giving me trouble, and now I haven't foiled them or anything, but hopefully you can see no dryness or anything. Now I'm pretty much known at school for like always having like polished nails. For some reason, whenever I film a video, I'm always I've just took my nail varnish off and I'm about to put some on, but I have got an absolute massive collection of nail varnish, not from OPI because I don't like the nail varnishes. I mainly use Nails Inc. This used as a base coat, as I've already said, I can only use pastel colours with it. So what I do, I now tend to use this more as a top coat, just, keep my nails kind of in check. As a base coat, I use the Kensington base coat from Nails Inc., which is like a clear pink lacquer. I haven't tried the OPI start to finish base coat, just because OPI is not really that readily available. Like, you can get the base coats and the nails, the nail envy from Boots, but it's just not, the selection isn't as good as what it is in America, so it just kind of puts me off buying it, because I don't really want to be like ordering things off eBay and stuff, because you don't really know if they're trusted buyers, and the prices are going up on there anyway. But I definitely think this is worth the money. I wouldn't really recommend the pink nail envy, but that's just my personal opinion, just because it's not that good of a colour anyway. I've used it on myself. I've used it on one of my friends who has really dark skin, and it didn't look good on either of us. And then one of my friends has more of an olive skin, and she used it, and it didn't really look that good on her either. It just doesn't seem to be one of those colours that really works on anyone. I think some people, I mean, I have worn it. I used to wear it quite a lot just because I wanted to give it a full test run, but it's just not that good. Like, you put it on the first day, and then I did what I did with this one. Like, I tried to ignore the chipping, because the pink nail envy does chip, but I kind of put it on. Then after the second day, I put another coat on, and then the week I'd remove it. But after the second day, it kind of goes into the nail, and you can see it fading at the edges, like all around your nail. It's like it's sinking into the nail, which I understand because it is a nail treatment, but I just don't get the colour. It's like the colour and the treatment just don't mix together. So yeah, I would fully recommend this one. They also do a matte version. Now, whenever I've watched somebody talking about OPI, it's recommended really that you use the matte as a base coat, then your nail lacquer, then the clear as a top coat, because the matte has isn't like shiny, so the colour will stick to it better. It's got something to grip onto it. That's another tip for making, your nail lacquers last for longer. Yeah, so £15. This is a 15ml bottle, which is actually a pretty big size. My favourite thing about all OPI products, well, that's got them anyway, is the Pro White brush. Now, I'm not actually sure if this is a Pro White brush, but any OPI nail varnish or whatever that I've ever used has always had this brush, and when you push it along the nail, it fans out, so it does cover the whole nail, which might not be so good if you've got little nails, but not so much now because they're more kind of really short compared to when I normally have them. But it does work a bit better on my nails than the nails ink brushes. But that's my